So how's it going, guys? Today I'm off for a week-long trip to Wales. I'm just getting my stuff ready and I thought, why not share what I've got, just in case you find it interesting. I don't know. So first up, I've got my trusty Triumph leather jacket. Love that jacket. I've got some Alpine Star jeans. Now, whilst these do have Kevlar and some armour in them, I also wear these underneath, which are some memory foam knee pads, which harden on impact. They're made by G-Form. They're absolutely brilliant. I use them for snowboarding. I have them for years. And having had multiple crash on compact ice, I know they work. Same thing with the shorts, which I wear underneath. I've got some RST gloves and boots. The boots are fully waterproof. Speaking of which, I've got some waterproofs because this is the UK after all. I've got some bike tools. And then finally, my trusty Gringo helmet. For my luggage, I'm going to be sticking it in this Givy or Jivvy bag. I don't know how you pronounce it. And it's a 40-litre bag. Very simple. You just open up, chuck everything in, roll it over, and then it's fully waterproof. So should be able to get more than enough stuff in there. So now I'm going to get dressed, go down to the bike, and load up.
A few moments later.
Right, off we go. First order of business is to fuel up and check the tyre pressure. This guy's not going to stop. Nope. Brilliant. That's a great start to the trip. Haven't even left Northampton yet, so I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Anyway, yeah, so got to fuel up and check the tyre pressure. One of the problems with having spoked wheels is that it's quite difficult to find a garage with a pump connector that actually fits the wheel. Be a bit of a struggle, but Shell garages usually do the trick. So a little tip for you if you have spoke wheels. Probably easier to get your own pump, but well, I haven't got one, so there we are. Right, I'm fueled up. Tyre pressure is done. So next stop, Wales. Well, that's not strictly true, because before that I'm meeting up with a rather ragtag bunch of bikers, which is a bit unusual for me, because I'm normally more of a solitary biker, so it's just me, except when I've got Katie sitting behind me as pillion on the odd occasion. I think the advantages of riding solo is that you can go at your own pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, you can stop or you can carry on when you want without affecting other people, and ultimately it's just about you and the road, which is what it's all about, really. However, there is something quite special about riding with other riders. It just adds to the experience and could be a hell of a lot of fun. I think there's 8 of us going on this trip, and I'm really looking forward to it, because it'd be great to ride with other people for a change and actually have some friends.
Oh, friend! Oh, new friend! Oh, friend! Please be my friend! Oh, friend!
Now, as I understand it, there's some pretty powerful bikes going on this trip, and I'm acutely aware that I'm on a Triumph Bonneville Scrambler, so keeping up may be a bit of a challenge, but you know, what it lacks for in speed, it's okay at handling, so you know, I should be alright. My saving grace is that we do have a Harley coming with us, and we all know they can't crawl for shit, so well, I'm sure it'll be okay. At very least I can just stick at the back with him and yeah, let the others race up ahead, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So we've all met up, got a few miles under our belts, and got a good mix of bikes here. Nice Harley, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha. Gotta say, I do like this Kawasaki, that is pretty smart. So we're waiting on the Harley. Got a feeling this might be a bit of a theme for the trip. Not because it's a Harley, but because it's ridden by Pete. Anyone who knows Pete knows he does like to take his time with stuff. Come on, Pete, get your leg over. You can do it, son.
20 minutes later.
We're off. Next stop, Wales. And we're heading for a place called Blythwells.
I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Welsh, nobody knows. But that's going to be acting as our base, I guess. We'll be riding out from there. I don't really know anything about it. I'm just going to follow whoever happens to be in front of me and hope I can keep up. So we've got this knob in front of us getting in our way, and no, I'm not talking about Pete, I'm talking about this stupid ass Golf that's just, I don't know what he's doing. More miles we cover, the greyer it's getting, so I just hope the rain holds off. I don't know the name of this village, but it's pretty awesome. All the buildings are kind of wonky, different shapes, different sizes. It's a bit like riding through Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley. Yeah, that was a Harry Potter reference, so sorry about that. So I'm guessing we're in Wales now because it's getting increasingly pretty, but also we're getting some spots of rain. So I hope it holds off because I haven't got my waterproofs on. Yep, definitely in Wales now because we have a cattle grid in the middle of the road and we're starting to see just random sheep by the road. There you go, there's one there for you. There's quite a few there for you. So it's properly raining now, and I still have no waterproofs on, but we're only about 10 miles away, and I think we're just going to pull in here to this little cafe and get something to eat and drink. Looks like there's quite a few other bikes here as well. So we stopped for about 40 minutes, I put my waterproofs on, so of course now that means the sun's come back out, got a nice blue sky, the roads are dried off, so yeah, much better riding conditions now. I guess maybe that's what I'll have to do, just keep my waterproofs on and maybe the sun will just stay out. Finally made it to Bilth Wells. Bike is there. So I'm guessing this is the main high street. Nice couple of pubs. That's what we need. This must be it then, our holiday home for the week. I don't know about the others, but I could really do with a beer now.
So when you were sick, you were paid your wages. Them to take it off another.
That's superb, isn't it? It's decent.
Okay, we've arrived safe and sound, and we're about to go down the pub, and I've got to say I was a little bit apprehensive because I don't know everybody on this trip, and to be honest the group were giving off a bit of a rapey vibe, but thankfully if anyone's going to get raped it's going to be Ian because he's got victim written all over that Suzuki.
1 hour later.
So Pete, he's been at the jukebox and he's put on all his favourite tunes. I'm just chalking Martin's beer because I don't want to get chapped lips.
It's not finished. Not finished.
My son,
come earlier. They could have done with a bunch of
my son
clowns,
said to me, he said to me, Mum, you're nearly 70, when are you going to grow up?
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to be as young as I feel now.
You're goddamn right.
So Pete's been back at the jukebox.
Oh, not fucking Snooker, you wanker!
Your language is offensive.
Focus, yeah.
I am them telling you anything on your feet, I'm not in freaking nuts.
What the fuck?
So you know when you're out and you think you're really drunk, and you are drunk, but then you realise that people are way more drunk than you. That's a good feeling, right? Case in point, it's probably clinging to the bar.
Mr. Booze, Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z, he don't ever choose. Any game you play with him, you lose, so don't mess with Mr. Booze.
So talk to me about why you should own a Harley.
Well, it's going to be throat. Yeah.
You're going to put this on YouTube.
You should own a Harley because basically, the person that is videoing this owns
Triumph.
a Triumph.
Here we go,
Yeah.
Park Road. This is where we live.
Is it
And
left?
although I've owned a Triumph myself, yeah, a Harley has opened up a whole new world for me.
In what way?
In what way?
Gayer.
Is that it? Is it gay?
It's just gayer.
No, it's not gay.
Case
Mar-
of the not gays.
No, it's not gay. Martin's gay.
Do you
Yeah.
want? But did you buy it because you want a case of the not gays to prove to people that you're not gay?
No, not really. No.
It's
Because
gay and proud.
Fuck's sake, we're like a minute into the video and you've yet to tell me why to buy a Harley.
Buy a Harley because you're gay.
Get to the fucking point.
well, I bought a Harley because
Because you jumped the fence.
Okay.
like Martin said, I jumped the fence.
Left. Look.
Shit, that was quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for that, Pete. That was really insightful.
Yeah.
Mr. Booze, Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z, he don't ever choose.
Just kick it in. Kick it in.
Mine?
Mr. Booze, Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z, he don't ever choose.
The next day.
So it's day 2. Might be one or two sore heads this morning. And while we're in Wales, so what do? You go and look at some dams. So that's what we're gonna do. Not quite sure where they are. Again, I just follow who's in front of me. It's looking a little bit grey, so I thought I'd put the waterproofs on today. So the weather has stayed dry. We've had some superb roads. There's been some stunning scenery. So yeah, it'd be great if the sun was out, but I'll take these conditions any day. This is fine for me. Fun fact, back in 1955, that clock tower was struck by lightning with 1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts!
Blew all the circuits and it hasn't worked since. Cracking views, lovely lake to the left of us, and this road's great, just so long as we don't run into any suicidal sheep. times like this, I love being on a Triumph Bonneville. It's just perfect for these kind of little windy roads. I'm sure some of the guys on the bigger sports bikes probably aren't enjoying this quite as much as me, because the bikes just aren't really designed for these kind of roads. You know, they're designed for the nice long sweeping corners and the more of the racetrack kind of roads. But for me, this is brilliant. I could do this all day. So there's a dam. That's what we've come to see. I have to say, it is quite an impressive sight. Right, so that's the end of another day. Loads of adventure bikes, must be some kind of excursion. And check out these two retro beauties, they're pretty smart.
1 hour later.
Lovely, yeah. Lovely. What I'm just saying. Oh no, fucking cheats at pool and fucking insulting with it. Who cheats at pool?
What cheating at pool? Get out! Cheating at pool. Martin's rules. What's the worst thing could happen here?
Someone cheating at pool.
I think it's happened again.
I like it. He's been jelling your hair up, buddy bear.
That's the worst thing that could happen.
I think it's happened again.
Fluff.
Yeah.
Like it in a fluff. You sweating, mate?
Do you want any more veg?
No, no. I don't want your meat either.
That's Martin say. That's not what you said last night.
You don't get much choice. Wait till the retinol kicks in.
Anyway, cheers, boys. It's been good so far. No one's died.
The next day.
So it's day 3, and we're off again. Today we're going to somewhere called Ponderosa. I don't know if that's a place or a cafe. But yeah, it's a couple of hours ride away, so it's going to be good. We've lost the Harley today. He's not coming because, you know, being a Harley, he's got backache. So instead, Pete's decided just to chill around the house, rocking his new boot and short combo. It's a very, very good look. Oh, well, at least he's going to make himself useful and stop the traffic so we can all get out. Yeah, good job there, Pete. That's it. You just let the lorry go. I'm stuck behind it now. Cheers, mate. See ya. Busy little place. There's people, cars, flags, all sorts of stuff going on. Ponderosa, and that was a cracking ride. Really enjoyed that. Fantastic roads, stayed dry, pretty warm. What more could you ask for? So Keith has just asked Ian if he could go and take a load of pictures of his bike, so that's what he's been doing. So we're on the final stretch of road back to Builth Wells, and in the absence of the Harley, the pace has picked up quite a bit. So trying my best to keep up. Not easy on a Bonneville, but I'm not doing too bad so far. Now obviously I'm never going to be able to match these guys for pace when it comes to the straights, but I'm trying to take these corners as best as I can so I can gain a bit of ground there, and so far it is working, but this is a fantastic ride, having great fun. Now since I've seen anyone, so I think they've probably given me the slip. We have just gone through some pretty windy sections, so hopefully I've made up a bit of ground, but I might not see any of them again until I get back.
One hour later.
He looks it, man.
I don't. Unfortunately,
How many do you have? Just one.
when you
I'll bet you have, and you deserve it, Ian.
Well, I don't deserve it, but
do, mate.
I'm on holiday, so.
That's what I mean. You've got
Is
the
anybody
wife,
here?
yeah.
Have you in?
All
No, I
day,
got
now
What
you've
you
got
in?
wife.
Waiting for your sausage and veg. Sausage and veg, yeah?
Matt, you've been out with us.
No, this is like fucking Bergen Belsen in here, mate.
Mark, you've been out with us. We don't listen to you anymore.
Oh, fair enough. Can't argue with that.
Yeah,
Can't
but you
complain
forget
against that.
that Mark. No, I don't listen to him. You're not joking, You're in.
I tore.
Have you eaten?
I saved the day and put some pieces in the oven.
Oh, you had lovely pizza. Is it that bad?
Yes, it's
We're gonna have lovely pizza. Lovely pizza.
Oh, it's fucking lovely it is. Okay, so maybe earlier in the week I may have put a little bit of Sly shaving foam under the handle, but I think somebody has taken it to the extreme just by coating everything in shaving foam. Amateurs, that's just not how it's done. And now, of course, no one is flushing the toilet, so it's charming. And of course, being amateurs, they may have done all the taps. But what's the first thing you do when you come into the toilet in the dark? It's obviously that, isn't it?
So that's getting coated in shaving foam.
The next day.
So the weather's getting worse by the minute. It's really quite misty. I wouldn't call it rain, but it's just every few minutes you've got to wipe your visor because you can't see. I don't think Pete's enjoyed this much because he's got a massive screen on the front which covers his face and he can't wipe it, so he probably can't see shit right now. So I doubt I'm going to be doing much videoing today because these conditions you just can't really see anything. So whilst the weather is pretty disappointing today, these roads are fantastic. You know, got to take a bit careful with the wet, but doesn't mean you can't have fun. The views as well are something pretty spectacular. Shame it's not a nice sunny day, but yeah, I love these roads. They're great. Oh, that's caught my foot peg there. So, something not that chill has happened tonight. For context, when we got here, there was some sort of festival on involving clowns. Not Martin, you know, like your circus clowns, so more like Keith, I guess. Anyway, as part of that, some hard-working young children had made life-size dummies of clowns. On the way home from the pub, somebody vandalised these clowns. I don't know who did it, but I'm sure if we keep our eyes open, we might find some clues as to who these horrible monsters are.
I'll show us where the camera is on your phone. I'll take a photo of your phone.
Yeah, look. That's it.
So, did you say you wanted a photo? Oh, I thought you said video. Sorry about that.
Are you videoing it? That's disgusting.
Do I look good now?
Yeah.
Are you afraid? Are you very afraid?
Yeah, man.
Smell it.
What the fuck?
Could you turn aside to
Christ.
you turn aside to the
Christ.
left?
Can you pull your
No,
teeth? You pull your teeth
the whole thing
up.
And show your nipples.
I was trying to be so campy, you fucked it.
Could you look to the left?
Dude, what do you mean trying to be so camp?
Trying to be. What a cunt.
Wait, I need your hand more on your hip.
Fuck off! I'm trying to be camping. You.
Okay, yeah.
Get a grip.
The next day.
So it's another day, and unfortunately the weather is once again pretty shit. So we've lost the Harley again today. I think he was a little bit put off by yesterday because he just really couldn't see with that screen. So where are we off to? We're off to Mac Loop to see, we can see some planes. Doubt it given the weather, but the roads to get there I'm sure are going to be great. They've all been great so far in Wales. Once again, shame about the sun, but you can't let that slow them down. It's going to be some cracking roads, so yeah, let's look forward to it. So this is a pretty narrow little road. I'm glad we're not in a camper van and we're on bikes because this might be a struggle. Probably even won't be able to get a car past these things. I don't know what they do normally. Oh well, one advantage of being on a bike, I guess.
once again we're being treated to some fantastic views, and it's just a shame that the weather's so bad because this is so beautiful out here. It's great. The roads, the quality of the road's good. There's not many cars, and it's just perfect for what you want for this kind of ride. So I've been relatively lucky this morning because it's been drizzling but very light, but now it is properly raining, so that's a real shame. Still, one positive thing about the rain is that it's given me a chance to use my Oxford rain seal jacket. I picked it up a couple of months ago, but I've not had a chance to use it yet, and yeah, it's working great. It's certainly keeping the rain out, it's comfortable, even adds a little extra warmth, so yeah, brilliant. Right, so due to the adverse weather, clearly the planes aren't going to be flying today, so we're abandoning Match Loop for the coast. We're off to Aberystwyth? Aberystwyth? I don't fucking know. There we go, if you look straight down the road you can see the sea, and if you look really careful you might be able to see it waving at us. Don't worry Keith, performance issue affects 4 out of every 10 men, you're not alone. We are in the gloriously sunny seaside town that is Aberystwyth, twinned with Miami, I believe. Yes, I think we're a little bit out of place in here. Well, except for Martin, he loves to put his coin in the other man's slot. So we're making our way back, and the weather continues to be a little poor, but the roads continue to be great, and for what we can see of the view, again, that continues to be amazing. So yeah, just heading back to the house now, no doubt have a few beers. Tonight, sadly, is my last night in the Big Brother house.
Next day.
So that's the end of the trip for me. Unfortunately, I've got to go back to work tomorrow. The rest of the guys, they've still got a couple of days left. Typically, the weather has now turned awesome. It's a lovely blue sky, it's pretty warm, so I hope the guys make the most of this. I'm sure they're going to have another cracking day. I didn't film any goodbyes because, you know, I didn't want to embarrass the lads because I did get a bit emotional. Particularly Keith, I've never seen so many tears from a man. It was really touching. Check this out. If ever there was a fitting end to a trip in Wales, it has to be this. This is brilliant.
1 hour later.
Sorry, did I say this was brilliant? I meant this is an absolute pain in the ass. Well, what a shame the weather wasn't like this all week. It's just so nice. It just goes to show the difference a bit of sun can make. Have you ever had one of those moments where you're following the sat-nav and you're pretty sure that it's just messing with you? Where the hell am I? I mean, one thing I will say, it does usually get you on track, so I'm not too worried at the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you start to see clumps of grass in the middle of the road, the sat-nav is messing with you. But I can't complain because these roads are great fun. Right, I've made it back to Northampton, safe and sound. A fantastic all-round trip. Massive thank you to the guys for letting me tag along, especially to Martin for organising the whole thing. It all went like clockwork. It was just a really good laugh. Thanks a lot, guys.